A lot of what I'm about to say is scrolling on the video, but I opted to also record it so those who cannot read it easily will be able to hear the information on the music and this very special instrument. The harpsichord was invented in the 1500s. It was very popular and very successful. However, it had a serious limitation of only being able to play it on one level. Strings were plucked, not hit like the modern piano, which plays loud and soft, and was originally called pianoforte, which means soft and loud. In the 1700s, two keyboard instruments evolved, which had the ability to play loud and soft. The 1769 Taskin, played here, is a good example. It was a very, very successful instrument. Unfortunately, there are only 7 left in the world right now of the originals. You're going to hear a piece by Jean-Philippe Rameau, composed about 1739, called La Poule, or the Hen. It is played on a reproduction of a 1769 Taskin harpsichord. La Poule is a vivid nature study in which Rameau evokes the clucking of a hen. He had syllables "coco, coco, coco, die" printed below the opening motive to reinforce the image in the player's mind. The harpsichord played here is a replica of one built by Pascal Taskin in 1769. The original instrument on which it is based is in the Raymond Russell Collection of Musical Instruments at Edinburgh University, Scotland. This instrument was built by Robert Hicks in Vermont in 1999. The interior was decorated in the original style by his associate. The French instrument is considered ideal for performance of French composers such as Rameau and Couperin. Hicks wrote on his website that the Taskin is a strong concert stage instrument with a richly colored sound, reedy without being thin. The Taskin usually has a Swiss pine soundboard and has walnut bridges and nuts and a basswood case. There is a photo essay of the construction of this exact instrument on hicksharpsichords.com. The Taskin was purchased at an early music festival in Boston around 2001. Before that, it had been used for recitals at the Van Trapp Lodge in Vermont. That's the Sound of Music family. There are 2 keyboards, each with their own sound. It has a 5-octave range. The lower manual has an 8-foot and 4-foot register, and the upper manual has an 8-foot register. There is a coupler that is activated by pushing back the upper manual. It creates louder sound. In addition, there is a lute stop that can work on either manual. Keys are black and white, but the opposite of the piano. Like the earlier string instruments from which it evolved, where the strings are plucked, not struck like the piano. It has a sound hole from which much of the sound resonates. It and the rest of the sounding board are usually highly decorated.